Okay, so here's some more news from the shining beacon of hope for the Middle East itself. Israel uses U.S. tax dollars to abuse Palestinian children. This bill would put an end to it. This is from The Intercept. Children and teenagers are frequent victims of Israel's occupations of the Palestinian territories. They face physical abuse by Israel military forces and shuffled through an unfair court system without access to legal counsel or even their parents. The United States has long subsidized these abuses, giving billions of dollars of military aid to Israel every year. Now a group of Democratic members of Congress is saying enough is enough. Representative Betty McCollum and 9 co-sponsors, including Ro Khanna, on Tuesday introduced legislation that would require the U.S. State Department to certify every year that American military aid is not being used to fund the systematic abuse of Palestinian children. Okay. May I just say what Israel is doing is illegal under international law? That's kind of common sense. And, you know, for being the greatest place in the Middle East, the one that values civil rights the most, I find it very odd that they don't seem to believe in civil rights to the Palestinian children that they abuse. They directly abuse. Now, not only that, but you know all those videos that, like, PragerU puts out all the time saying, oh no, Israel has no issue with Palestine. Well, then why are they abusing the children of Palestine and not giving them a fair trial? And not only that, but some of these go downright torture. Like, I've covered some of the torture that goes on in Guantanamo Bay. However, here's just some of the things Human Rights Watch has documented. And keep in mind, Guantanamo Bay, it only happens to adults. These are all children. They have been blindfolded, threatened, deprived of sleep, put in chokeholds, kicked. We've documented cases of children who've urinated themselves in fear of arrest. So, this is a country that regularly abuses children on the level that the United States only considers acceptable for adults that we've declared to be terrorists. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not even acceptable in those states. In fact, most of the world, aside from the Middle East and the U.S., declares all of it to be unacceptable. But, yeah. And they are getting federal funding. That is it. I'm Ephrom, and good night.